Hey guys, it's Steve. Welcome back to another weekly Grill Dome video. Today we're going to do a little bit something different, and we're going to make buffalo tempeh Phillies on the Grill Dome. So let's go ahead and get started. All right guys, so the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and get our tempeh into some just lightly boiling water. So I have 1 pound that I cut into 4 squares, just kind of like this. And the idea here is that you either want to steam it or just place it in some lightly boiling water for about 4 to 5 minutes. What this is going to do is it's going to take a little bit of that bitter flavor off of it. It's going to soften it up so it's easier to chew. And then if you're going to be marinating it, which we're not for this recipe, but if you were going to be marinating it, sticking it in some boiling water or steaming it just kind of helps it to soften up and take on more of the marinade. So we're going to go ahead and this isn't an absolute must, but I like to do it. I just think it prepares it a lot better for when we're going to be grilling it. So we're going to let this go for about 5 to 6 minutes. The key here is to watch it closely because you don't want it to start to break apart. All right guys, so it's been right at about 6 minutes and our tempeh is ready to be pulled out of the water. We're just going to let this drain on a paper towel. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're just going to take some blackening seasoning. You can really use whatever you want, but since I do want to blacken these on my cast iron griddle outside, I'm just going to use a nice little blackening seasoning. You don't have to go too crazy with this. And then we'll pick back up out at the grill. All right guys, so for our setup here, we've got just the main cooking rack in a direct heat environment with a cast iron griddle sitting right on top of the rack. And all we're going to do is we're just going to take some oil and add it to our cast iron here. And then what we're going to be doing is I've got some red and green bell pepper and some onions. We're going to get those going. And then I've got some hoagie rolls that I've spread a little bit of mayo on. We're going to set these over here on the outside and just let those get nice and toasted real quick so we can utilize both sides of our grill dome here. All right, while we let our veggies continue to cook, we're just going to add a little bit more oil over here on this side. And then we're going to go ahead and get our tempeh down and start blackening that. We're going to let this cook for probably anywhere between like 6 and 8 minutes total. The veggies will be done, and then it'll be time to pull all this off. All right guys, our veggies are done. They're looking awesome. We're going to go ahead and pull these. And then we're going to give our tempeh a flip. You can see how it's getting nice and blackened. And really with tempeh, you don't have to cook it too terribly long. Just want to get a nice little color on it like that. Oh man, that's looking great. We're going to let that keep on going. And we'll pull these in a few more minutes and then we'll pick back up in the kitchen. All right guys, so the next step is we're just going to take our tempeh. Look at that, look how awesome that looks. Nice and blackened. We're just going to throw it in this bowl. And then you can either do a homemade buffalo sauce, but there's no need to do that when you can get something nice and easy that tastes good. I'm using the Sweet Baby Ray's wing sauce and glaze. And so you just take this and dump this in and get your tempeh nice and covered. Okay, now that we've got our tempeh tossed in our buffalo sauce, we're just going to take this out and cut this into some thinner strips that we can use to build our Phillies out with. All right, now we're just going to take some of our tempeh, just kind of line this out like this. Oh man, this looks awesome. It's like that. And we're going to take some of our peppers and onions, kind of stack those just on top like that. Okay, and then what I like to do is go ahead and add a little bit more of the buffalo sauce. If you have any extras in the bowl, which you should, just kind of drizzle that on top. Just like that. And lastly, we're going to take 2 slices of provolone cheese, put this on top, and then it's going to hit the oven so we can broil it real quick to to brown this cheese. All right, into the oven it goes to broil real quick. Keep a close eye on that. All right guys, and 30 seconds later, awesome, look at that. We're good to go, perfect. All right guys, so I'll let this go ahead and sit for a few minutes to cool down, just cut it in half. You can see here just how awesome this came out. Man, the smells coming off of this with that buffalo sauce. A nice cheese with the onions and peppers. Gosh, man, let's go ahead and give this a try. That is so good, so tasty. For you tempeh lovers out there, definitely try this recipe out. If you haven't had tempeh before, don't be scared. It tastes really, really good. Great meat substitute, and you can make a great sandwich like this. So check us out on Facebook and Twitter, and subscribe to our channel if you like this video. Let us know in the comment section if you'd like us to cook anything specific on the grill dome. And thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you again soon.